This is my first part of this Aces Wild model build I'm going to do. I had gotten this kit many years ago in Florida and started building it, but I never finished it, and I just found it, and I don't know if all the stuff are there or not, but hopefully that looks like it's almost all of it. I'm kind of worried if the handlebars are there. We got, it's kind of neat, you get two sets of wheels. Get like the standard spoke wheels, and you get kind of the Ninja Blade wheels. I think what I picked these because I think I like these a little better. And then also these might be cool for some other little diorama. I found the decal sheet. I don't know if it came with another set or not. I forget, it's been so long. I should have looked at the instructions before I did this. I found those too, so I found all these things, and hopefully it'll go together. I started painting it. I didn't do a very good job primering it, it looks like. I also, I think I was going to fill in the seam on the engine. So I kind of put the putty on a little too much there, but gotta fix that. The frame isn't painted that well either. Did I think I might have just hand painted that one, I know. So I don't know what color I'm gonna paint it yet. I forgot what my original idea was. I'm just kind of trying to do something simple color scheme, I don't know. And what else is there in here? I don't know what that goes to. It's probably for the gas tank. They had a bunch of different ones of these kits, I remember. I don't know if they still do or not, but I think this was like a 70s kit originally. You could build it two different ways based on what you add. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Here's part of the handlebars. So hopefully I figure out if all the parts are here or that, and then I'll get back and try to finish it. I want to do something more than just paint it a simple one color, but I don't know if I don't really want to hook up the airbrush right now and deal with all that, and it always seems like it clogs and stuff, so I might just try to paint it with the spray cans I got. Let's see. There's a seat. That's good. I'm probably missing something really important. I don't see. But this is part one, and I'll do another video when I have more of an update. Alright, here's step one. You just assemble the engine. And I had already done that previously when I built the model kit. And I thought I lost the little push rods there, but they were in there, so let's see if we can. And I did a real bad job filling in the seams. I scraped some of that off, and then I'm just going to primer it again, because this chrome seems like it's kind of fading a little bit over the years it's been sitting in the box. And the frame as well was already had done it and painted it black. There's already primer on it, but I'm just going to paint it all again primer. I think I have some white primer I'm going to try to do, just so I can get a good start from it again. So that's all in step one, pretty easy. It tells you to put the engine in there, but I'm not going to do that till the very last step. So here's step two. I want you to put in the transmission. And I saw this, and I started thinking, oh, I'll just do some videos of each step since it's pretty short. And here's the, what is this called? Belt drive cradle. And it has these little divots in here, if you can see from where the plastic sank. So I had to scrape those out. Still there's a divot though, so I'm thinking maybe if I primer it, it might fill those in, but they're pretty deep actually. And you want to scrape the back of the, what's this, the transmission? So I scraped that, and there's a little hole. It only goes in there one way. And I also filled the seams in really badly, but we'll see how it goes. See, you can see kind of the chromes there kind of fading a little bit. So I'm just going to glue that on there. Maybe scrape the edges off of this thing too, because it's pretty sharp. Paint won't stick on there usually, so scrape that off too. Then I gotta put the alternator on there. And it says to paint that, or to assemble that. Add that in there too, but I'm gonna do that after I paint everything else. Might paint this like a black or something. Well, I put the alternator in there, and the little pins broke off there, so it kind of just globbed a bunch of that plastic cement there. Hopefully it'll hold, but kind of a bad design there. One of the pegs is a little longer than the others for some reason. Here's what I have done so far on the motorcycle. I went through and painted a little bit of it and got it ready. Before I had sanded it down and got it all nice and smooth. So I went with this kind of paint scheme here. And this is mostly because this was the only paints I I wanted something fast, so these are about the only ones I had in spray cans. I think my idea is to make a kind of a like a Joker motorcycle, so that's why I went with the kind of crazy color scheme. Because here's the decal sheet. I think I might use these ones down here. The theme of the bike is called Aces Wild anyways, so it kind of goes with the Joker without saying the Joker on it. And it was kind of tricky in picking what colors I wanted for each thing. I wanted purple to be the kind of the dominant color, but right now they're all kind of even, I think. So don't know what color I'm gonna paint the seat. Might paint that kind of like a leathery color anyways though. I was thinking about maybe adding some different bits on the engine here. Maybe make some parts purple. But then I also thought just painting all the engine parts this green color here. That might make it look a little more less crazy, maybe, I guess. I gotta put more coats on these. I just did a real quick thing. Kind of got a little messed up on the wheel there, but that was my fault when I was painting it. I don't really have much room out there, and the garage is full of a bunch of crap right now, so hard to get to it, but not too bad so far. And I just used here's some of the paints I use. These are just Krylon. The purple is Rich Plum Gloss, kind of a weird name. And I think this is a little older of a can, but it's just, I think it's pumpkin orange gloss. I was probably going to put gloss over it anyways too, so. But it helps to put the decals on. And for the green, some parts aren't as well done. Oh, I got to paint I think those are the shocks or whatever. I don't know what color to paint those. I didn't really want any chrome on the bike, because that's why all the things were kind of chrome. Like I thought that would give it away his position too much if he was in his gang driving around. It would be reflect too much at night, I guess. But but for the green, I used car paint. It's that one there, Duplicolor. Had a couple of these laying around, so thought it would be a good use for it. Anyway, it gets darker the more coat you put on it. It looks kind of black almost. And then I was doing that, I was thinking it'd be nice to have the purple and the orange toned down a little more darker, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. I have to get the airbrush out and I have a Pache airbrush, and it always seems like I've had trouble with it, so if I can avoid using that when possible. Now here's the next step is to figure out what color I'm going to paint these engine parts. Maybe make it like a steel color, I don't know, but if you have any ideas, let me know. And they have 4 different exhausts as well. I didn't know, I was thinking if they were like, because I wanted to maybe get a little pink in there because of some series he has pink on them too, but I think the pink will just clash a little too crazy, so I'm thinking maybe just make these black, or maybe do it seemed like it would be better if it was just one color, because it'd be hard to paint them. They would get all exhausted, I guess. Maybe like a real dark gray and then fade in a black to it. But it's real nice. It goes together real well. It's just standing on its own, actually. I think I have all the parts, like I said before, so hopefully I do. I haven't seen the handlebars yet, but we'll see. If I had some custom decals, I could, put some Joker stuff on there. Kind of like those old early 90s Batman toys. But I was thinking about it too much, so I just had to pick some colors and paint it, otherwise never get it done. And I just wanted to do this project just to get the model out of the way, I guess. The model box takes up a lot of room, so let's see if I can get in a little closer. There's a lot of detail on it, I guess, for what it is. I don't know what the scale is. I think a 1/12 scale. They only give you one seat, I believe, which is kind of different. There's a spade on there if you can't see that. That's neat. They give you 2 different kinds of gas tanks to use. And the engine has a lot of nice detail. I tried getting rid of that ridge on the side there like before, but if I paint a dark color, you won't really notice it anyways. So it looks like it might be kind of tricky to install those things into the bike, so I think I have to do it before I put the wheels on. So but that's all for now. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'll probably put this on there and see if anybody responds before I do any more.